This is a Bunkerboy production.
Pick the weed, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the Bunkerboy Show. It's the Bunkerboy Podcast. It's the Bunkerboy Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How's it going, buddy?
What up, Braddy the Batty?
No. That one ain't it, champ. I'm sorry. That one's not it, champ.
You don't like that? Oh, Braddy the Batty. It's quick though, dude. It's like, hey, it just kind of flows.
That's like Patty the Batty, and I don't like that.
All right, well, I'll try to, each episode from this point on, I'm going to come up with a new fucking nickname because I told you a couple days ago when we were on the phone that every time you call me, I try to say something new to you just to kind of keep it like...
Yeah, what'd you say the other day to me?
I don't even remember. Like, I say them and then it just fucking leaves my head.
Yeah, I remember I was moving some Bud Lights and I was like, what the fuck?
Well, it's weird because, like, I'll see the phone call and right as I hear your voice, something new just pops in my head. It's not like it's ever fucking...
Dude, that happens to me when I'm talking to you too, but, like, you got me on that one. That's for sure.
Caught him off guard a little bit.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
Oh, man. So. I want to first, fucking rag on our friends just for a minute. We're going to do a short episode, peeps, just a little quick banger. We're busy boys, you know? We got a lot of shit going on now. Isn't that right?
That's correct, buddy.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on. So last night, we have a fucking fantasy draft, right? We're trying to figure out a time. You had originally created the league. We start making some picks. I think it was set for 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right, I'm looking at my guys. I'm setting some guys in the queue. I'm like, I got to get at least like these guys. Hopefully no one else picks them because, you know, some of the people in our draft, you know, they don't really follow football. Like they're just seeing, they see the top guys. They see projected points. They're like, oh, that guy's projected to have 400 points. I'm picking him.
Yeah.
So I was trying to pick some guys that, you know, like we talked about this earlier. Or a couple episodes ago anyways, you were saying it's not always the guys that are right at the top. It's like you got to get some of the grimy boys, those gritty boys.
Waddle.
Yeah.
It's Waddle, baby.
Yeah, it's Waddle. Which I'll get into Waddle in a second. So we start that draft. We make it through the first round. I'm about to pick my second guy. Then all of a sudden I see draft paused. And then it starts clearing out all the previous picks that were taken. There's like 8.
But why did everybody leave? Like I thought we were going.
No, we had it set. I think
because somebody wasn't in it, but it was because one of our buddies wasn't in it. So I was like, oh, he's not in it. So I kicked him. So I was just like, I just removed the team.
And from my understanding, we all knew when the draft was going to be. It was going to be at fucking 8 o'clock. And this kid, if he listens to this episode, which I hope he does, he knows who I'm talking to. This kid waited probably till 7:59. He's like, oh shit, I still got to make an account. I got to get signed up. And then the draft happens. And then of course the Snapchat fucking thread starts blowing up. Oh, so-and-so isn't in. So-and-so isn't in. They didn't make it. It's like, well, dude, at this point, I can't help you. Like that's on you. And this kid, I'm not trashing you, but you don't watch football. Like, I just told you to auto draft, you know, make the account auto draft. You don't even got to worry about it. It'll pick you a decent team. You'll probably go 500 on the season. Who knows? You'll probably beat me and I watch football. Like it's a crapshoot.
Well, bro, in my $100 league that I just did, I drafted it while I was driving up north, you know, and I just said, hey, do whatever time you guys want. But honestly, for yesterday, the earlier, the better for me. The later we get in the night.
I know everyone's like, no, push it back, 9:30, 10. It's like, dude, I don't know if we on the same universe.
I wanted to do it like at dinner, like 5 o'clock.
Dude, I would have been fine with that. I would have done it while I was eating my fucking chicken and biscuits or whatever the hell I had last night, you know?
Chicken and biscuits?
I didn't have chicken and biscuits.
Like the crackers?
I totally forgot about those crackers, bro. I used to fuck those chicken and biscuits up.
Chicken breast with some biscuits?
No, I didn't even have that. That was just the first meal that came to my head. I had some like...
Oh, so you're lying.
Yeah, I just said chicken and biscuits. Right. But anyways, so that draft gets fucking canceled, right? New draft gets made by a new kid. He's like, nah, join this draft. So we all join that draft. Then he goes, oh, actually, no, I'm going to exit out of that draft. Sends another link. Join this one. He's saying that everyone's signing up too many times. It's like, hey, numbskulls, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Just sign in, hit join league. There's no way you could. I don't even know how you join twice.
All you gotta do is hit join league and then it
join. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking type in your name and then you're there. You're in. How do you join twice is beyond me. I don't fucking know. So then that one gets fucking canceled. So now we're on our fourth one. And I'm thinking all day today, I'm like, oh, the first draft we had, I actually liked my first fucking pick that I took. And I'm sure a lot of the other guys in the draft liked their first picks. So I made it apparent that the commissioner of this fucking league better hold everyone else accountable for making that same first pick, because that's dog shit if they don't, if that's not honored.
Well,
you know?
I was the commissioner of the league yesterday, but everybody didn't like
everyone was screaming at you. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fuck being that guy, you know? Yeah. I think the guy who's doing it now is the one who was meant to do it all along. He just, I don't know, it got put off on someone else. But who's your first pick?
I don't know if I want to say it, but
dude, you can say it.
Eckler, Chargers,
running back, huh?
Yep.
Austin Eck. See, that's a good pick, though.
It is. It's actually the best pick. And I was ran across a bunch of stats by a couple people.
By a couple outsiders trying to help.
By a couple of hardcore NFL fans.
Some of them may or may not have face tats of NFL people.
Of Raiders, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Raiders are coming to Detroit next year.
Are they?
Yeah.
Not this year, though?
No, next season. He said
they're coming to the D, huh?
It's supposed to be huge, like.
I'm sure it's gonna be
celebration.
I don't know if that really happens. I don't know if those teams play each other often.
No, and
you know?
I don't know if you know about the Raiders, but their whole team, since they're rich, they travel with them everywhere they go. Like the away sides always jump. So you bring that. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like one side is black and white.
We gotta show up for our city, brother.
Dude, I mean, Detroit fucking sucks, but I'll hand it to them. Like, we've got a top 10 stadium in the NFL. Like, there's nothing better than being in a dome where you got
so comfortable in there.
Yeah, you've got comfy fucking seats.
Yeah.
You got nothing to worry about. There's no wind blowing on your face. You're not wearing a poncho because it's like raining outside. I don't know. That would be a fun game to make, though. That game would be.
Like, he was hyping it up. He said he was like, yeah, I'm racking up $2,000. He's like, we're going. And I was like,
he's gonna buy the tickets.
He's gonna be on the away side.
By the day those things drop, he is in. And the fact that he's gonna sit on the away side, he's gonna be next to people. They're gonna be like, "Yo, we actually made it." Well, like, what you talking about? I live here, bro.
What's the guy that Devontae Adams? Is that the guy that
Devontae? They just signed the wide receiver. Yeah.
So check his knowledge. Here's what he's saying. Waller's going to be getting passes this time because the X position, which is Devontae Adams,
is going to be double covered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He says Waller all season this season.
Right. They're going to try to lock him up.
So Waller was his first pick, but I had him last season.
That is bold.
They double teamed him all last season, and Waller didn't get nothing.
Right.
But
that was their guy.
And they didn't have a good X position. And I was like, wait, that kind of makes sense. From what I know, that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. You're gonna try to cover the best player on the team as best as you can. You know, you don't want that guy to run it up on you.
Waller's definitely gonna get some catches. So it's like,
which is a good point. So my first pick last night was Cooper Kupp, and I have the same kind of feeling. Like, I made that pick, and I'm like,
but he might get doubled up on.
That's what I'm saying. He might get doubled up on, and because he had a crazy season last year. He had like 1,900 yards. Like,
they're gonna have him figured out a little bit better.
So the other part of me thinks like, why go against my gut? Like maybe this kid's just a baller. Maybe he can get open because he's a little shifty guy, dude. Like he can get open.
I'd rather have Waddle.
Jalen Waddle's good, but Jalen, that's another thing. Like, well, no, because they got Tyreek Hill now, so they might be trying to lock up Tyreek Hill, and then Jalen's over there
a
like
gangster. That's all
yeah.
I know.
Waddle's
He's from Miami, right?
No, he went to Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Bama boy.
Oh, he's a killer. Are you kidding
me? And he's
me?
so fucking fast, dude. It's not even funny.
He's a killer.
He is so fast. But running back as your first pick, that's bold. That's a bold move. I was thinking going maybe a couple receivers. Quarterbacks are a dime a dozen. You can fucking get a quarterback in like the 7th round if you need it.
I was told, fuck the quarterback.
Yeah, so, like, dude, it's so.
Which I agree with.
Especially with 8 guys in our league, you'll get a decent, unless someone just goes, I'm gonna pick 7 fucking quarterbacks, which I can see one kid doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was in our league last year, but I could see this one kid definitely picking just all the quarterbacks because someone drafted Tom Brady.
Denver?
No. Someone drafted Tom Brady as their first pick, and I think
Seth.
That's got to be Seth because he took him last time as his first pick, and he didn't. I mean, he did him right. Tom was the man. So
Tom, yeah, I mean, he did pretty good.
Not as a first pick, but whatever.
I got second place last year.
I know. We only had like 6 guys though. It was like every other couple weeks you're playing the same person, so it'll be nice to have another.
The Raiders dude I was talking about, he does 5 or 6 drafts when he's in a 16-person $25 buy-in. Yeah. He says, and that one's whack. But
that'll be the same payout as what we're doing though, because if we're doing 8 people with $50 buy-in.
Think about the players that you're not going to get with 16 people.
Oh, you're gonna have some,
and
I
looked at his
teams.
team, and I was like, dude, that's whack. And he was like, dude, you don't even know it's good practice.
That's pretty fun though, because you're.
Yeah, he does it for practice. He's like, and I was like, dude, you're kind of geeked out on this.
Because with 8 guys, you're gonna have pretty stacked teams. You know, you'll have a bunch of good guys. With 16, it's like you'll have 1 or maybe 2 or 3 really good, reliable people, and then it's like, all right, let's see what these boys do this week.
He's so geeked out. You're just so funny, dude.
That's cool though. At least you got someone that is fucking knowledgeable. I don't really. I mean, other than like fucking Steve, I don't know anyone else that I would talk to about.
He's almost too knowledgeable though, you know? Like he does like Madden, like MUT trading with like 20 people all over the world, and he's just like football. It's just crazy.
Oh shit. Yeah, that is wild. How was your week, boss?
Dude, not bad.
Killer?
Yeah, I mean, not bad. Been busy.
Better than the last.
Tuesday. Yeah, well, I don't know. Was last week good? I don't remember.
Last weekend is when what was last weekend?
I think last week I had a good week, but I have no school last week and this week, so it's like pretty good.
It's a good week then, yeah.
Right.
That's always a good week.
Big chilling. I just been trying to make music.
Jay chilling. I like it.
Jay chilling. You
should pick up fucking. You have that little keyboard though, right?
Well, yeah, that I don't use anymore. I got a whole new I like the Logic Pro where I just touch the squares and then I can build my hats and all that. But what I've been doing is focusing on the singing and rapping, trying to get my because there's like different plugins you can put, like compressed or like all these, and so you want to figure that. So I just go to beatstars.com, type in Young Dolph type beat. Yeah. Mobbing in the Bentley, smoking moon, rock.
Riding around town in the Mazda.
But then you type in anything type beat, or you can just type in like bass, like just bass notes, and it'll just give you the bass, and then you can add your hats to that.
Because the bass, be like,
the bass is the hardest to figure out. So
I know some songs you listen to and you're like, how did they even figure out how to make that bass sound? Because some hit harder, some hit lighter. You know, it's
like you can flow on when you're doing the piano, the hats. Like you can make your own rhythm, but when it comes to the bass, you just never know what you're trying to do.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so I start with that now.
in songs you'll hear similar type of like bass. Like it's almost like there is a like what's the word? A fucking
But then some songs they
default.
use the same bass note.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like you listen to like a Kodak or a Young Dolph song, and then you really just focus on the bass, and you're like, how did they
Right.
think about doing that?
Right. I don't know who they're talking
It's
to,
so
but
simple, but it just sounds so
it
hard.
yeah, it slaps in the best way. It makes you feel
Yeah.
nothing's better than hearing like a song like that and just like I don't know, it just makes me happier. I'm like, oh
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
you know?
Oh, I listen to Young Dolph so much. It's insane. Like I be, I don't know. He just gets me going, dude.
Uh,
He just got street mentality, and it's just like,
I swear my phone's definitely listening to me because like on my threads on the Bunkerboy Instagram, fucking go follow that by the way. Um, I have all these like freestyles from when he was on like Sway in the Morning and whatever all the other like morning shows are where they try to have you come in and just spit a freestyle, you know,
yeah.
and it's all Dolph right now. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
definitely
That's because
like
I was talking about
yeah, something's happening.
all I got on mine is Dolph
Just
everything.
scrolling and I just see Dolph and Memphis and fucking everything else.
He's just out there doing it, dude. But no, it's like what I do now is I just go to BeatStars and I just get the free beats and then I'm figuring out the singing and then I'll just buy a beat for a little bit so I can at least get something going out. But
Do people get pissed if you just like jock a beat like that? Like, do you have to buy them or they're free ones too?
well, there's so much fishy shit going on. So you can buy a beat off BeatStars and they'll do their little JJ production or whatever the hell they do, right?
Yeah.
They'll even add like the smallest thing. It's like a loophole on a contract. So you'll get a free beat and then they'll fuck you for like thousands down the road.
If you
And
make
I
like a
guess
song
it
that's
happens to about 75% of every beat on that site,
really.
even if you buy it. So and there's different ways you can buy it. You can buy the $125 version, which is you get every instrument separated, so that way you can adjust the levels and whatnot. Or you can get the $25 version, which is just the everything combined in one line.
Yeah, so you're not messing with it. It's just that's what you get.
Right.
Yeah.
And on it says like, okay, you can get up to 5,000 plays.
And if you go over that, then you're jacked.
Right. So it's like,
That's like when just don't release it then, you know, until you get your own beat. Just keep that shit on your phone and play that for the boys. Like, look at what I made.
right. That's what I have some good shit that I think I have like 3 songs where I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I'm vibe out to that. But it's just like, that's just for me, just to like focus on getting better. But
Dude, I fucking always think like I always have or not a memory, but like I guess you could call it a dream. Like you fly
Mom had
into
a dream.
you fly into New Hampshire, right? And I come and pick you up in the Jeep. Doors are off. I fucking pick you up. You're like, damn, what's this fucking thing? I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then we hop in and we just crank music the whole way back, and we're just like,
What were G Herbo?
yeah.
I remember
G
G Herbo.
Herbo.
In 21, what is that song?
Oh fuck. That's how
That
I
one.
was raised, or
Yeah, that's how I grew up.
that's how I grew up. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I just picture like
But,
doing
like-
that all the time. I'm like,
but,
I just
like-
gotta go pick up B.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like my thing. Like, you know, Young Dolph, if they ain't a dollar sign, I ain't moving. Like, that's just like his motto for everything he does. It's just, you know, like that's his mentality. But like, I want to figure out my mentality.
They ain't a dollar sign. I ain't moving.
That's really what he says. He mentions that in every song.
That's a good like little tag to have, though. You know,
Right. That's
you got to figure out a tag like
no,
that.
that's like the best one you can have.
Yeah.
But he was actually out there doing it too, which I'm not actually out there doing it. So
No. I'll
like
do
my-
anything. I'll do anything for like a decent amount of money.
I was
It doesn't have
thinking-
to be a big dollar sign.
Yeah, I was thinking just city boy mentality, you know?
City boy mentality.
Yeah, like I don't know.
If
just
it ain't-
more like an entrepreneur mindset, I don't know. I'm figuring it out though, dude.
No, you'll figure it out. I trust it. I
Like-
believe in the process.
I remember in one of my raps, I was like rapping about how I made wax for the skate park and sold it to a couple brothers, and then
I remember that. What was it called? It was
I
called.
made $150 and bought a skateboard.
What was it? Pilot. That was
Flight.
your board. Flight. That's right.
All right.
Flight
The
wax.
wax was good. I went and bought
Candles.
$2.50. You get 50 tea light candles. You take the silver thing off.
Those little mini ones, and you just melt them down.
Throw a Crayola in them to color it, and then you just stick something on it to make the emblem while it's drying. Easy. But
what did you melt it in though? Like,
you just take one of the little pots and you put it on the stove.
and were you cutting it up into squares or something?
Yeah, you just throw the tea lights in there, and then you get something metal to form it, which I took like stuff that I found in my dad's workshop. But I obviously couldn't do it too long because I ruined the stove and eventually ruined a bunch of my stuff.
A bunch of pots and shit. Like,
right,
Brad, what is this? What is this? And you
got me 2 skateboards, so I was like,
no, that's hustle.
Where you moving?
At least you're hustling.
Mm-hmm. And I was like 11 years old, 10 years old.
Not a lot of 11-year-olds are fucking grinding, trying to just make money to go buy shit, you know? So,
right. And it was actually a good turnover. I remember buying it. It was $2.50 for 50 tea lights, and that could make two things. And I was selling for $15-$20.
Oh, yeah, that's profit, dude.
So that was like...
one sale covers what you bought.
Right, and I remember buying like 10 of those tea light bags. So
you were $12.50 in the bag.
I just remember
you
I got like
2 of those, you already made your money back.
I remember that's what I got. So I was like, and then I kind of stopped because I already got the skateboard. I was like, fuck, I already got all that wax. Like,
and then you're just like rolling up. Your mom just got boxes of wax in the back.
Well, then everybody at the skate
park, get rid of these.
Everybody at the skate park had wax, and they're like, this shit.
I know. There's only so many guys that go to the park.
I was like, yeah, I don't gotta worry about wax for a while.
Everyone's out there trying to grind. Everything's so waxed up that you can't even fucking do anything.
Sliding all over.
Yeah,
it worked good.
You guys just start waxing the fucking concrete. I gotta get rid of some of this wax, guys. Like, we got too much,
dude. Well, the rollerbladers would wax everything.
Yeah, because they're
like the whole flat part of the hubbas, you know, like.
Dude, that's the new skate park. They put PVC on that whole like fun box, you know. PVC. No, like for the rollerbladers. That's what I'm saying. Like, they totally took over. Yeah, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna put 2-inch PVC on this.
Places that's so looked down upon where
rollerblades
and PVC in general. PVC, they'll throw that right out.
I would just grab a fucking impact drill and just take all the screws out and be like, take your fucking PVC somewhere else, Bob. Oh shit. Oh man. This past week, and I was in Portland, Maine, down in the old port. Like, everything's it's all brick, cobblestone fucking walkways. It's actually pretty neat. It's a fun little hang. There's bar. It's like all these old, I don't even know how old these buildings are, but they just got little dive bars, like fucking scattered right next to each other. We walked into this one called
how much for beers and shit?
$4.
Perfect.
Dude,
let's go hang out on some cobblestone.
Run it. Then and down at $3 Dewey's, they got $3 brews. So it's like
we'll be at Dewey's.
Dude, you end up, after you've kind of bounced around, then you end up at Dewey's. You're like, all right, we made it to the watering hole. This is where we're gonna sit for a while.
If I pulled up with you, I say I'm gonna dive into Dewey's.
Yeah, go right into Dewey's. But we went to this bar called the Chocolate Bar because Sav had been fucking ranting about it. She's like, we got to go to the Chocolate Bar. And from my understanding, when you hear chocolate bar, you think like, all right, I'm going to walk in. There's going to be maybe like a candy shop or something, you know? Yeah. No, it's like this super dimly lit fucking bar. There's 2 people in there. There's like at max maybe 15 seats. We sit down in these 2 little comfy, I don't even know what you would call those chairs. Maybe like a lazy boy, but like a leather lazy boy. And this girl comes up to me, pretty cute waitress, which, you know, it's always better when you got a cute waitress. It just makes the whole hang better. And she hands us the menus. I'm looking. I'm noticing it's all just like dessert concocted fucking alcoholic drinks, which I am not a fan of, dude. If anything's got like cream or milk or like...
My stomach already hurts.
Like when we went to that taste testing in Tennessee and they had that, they gave us like that flight of whiskeys, and the last one was like what's that called?
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like a liqueur. It was like a chocolate something liqueur, and I remember drinking it, and I wanted to spit it at the dude who fucking gave it to us.
Right, and all those like 30-year-old girls like, man,
they're like, oh, I'm gonna get myself a bottle of this one.
Oh my god, it got me.
Yeah. So I'm like looking at the menu. I'm like, I don't want any of this. So I flip it over. It's just like all your imported.
Is it expensive?
Like, no, dude. All of it's fucking cheap. I get to the bottom of the menu and it says dose of absinthe, and it's all.
Oh yeah, that's what I seen that.
Dude, it's
doing that
all by itself, right? Dose of absinthe, and I'm like, absinthe. I've never seen this on a menu before, but I've always wanted to try it because I knew. I like looked it up a while ago, and it was something before Prohibition, like the legal fucking.
Yeah, that's like the purest form, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made from like wormwood.
White square?
So this is what I didn't know. So absinthe is it's supposed to be like a hallucinogenic fucking type of alcoholic drink or whatever. So if you drink enough, you should start like, in theory, tripping a little. And so I got the bigger one because there was two. There was like a half dose and a dose. I was like, give me the dose. I want to see what happens.
Bigger one?
I was like, give me a dose of that shit.
Oh my god.
And I wanted to feel loopy, right? Like I wanted to just walk around Old Port and be like, fuck yeah, absinthe. So she brings it out in this.
Fuck yeah, absinthe.
She brings it out in this glass with a spoon that has holes in it with a sugar cube. It's a sugar cube on top, right?
It looked dope.
And then she brings a little pitch, like the teeniest, cutest little pitcher of water. And I'm like, she sets it down and then kind of says, okay, you guys all good? And I was like, no, I'm not good. What the fuck do I do with this? Like, you got to walk me through this drink. She's like, okay, leave the sugar cube on the spoon and gently pour the water over the sugar.
Was the water hot?
No, it was cold water. Gently pour it over, like really slow. So the sugar just dissolves into the drink. I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there for like, 2 minutes pouring this water. It dissolves. I do the old waft, like remember the waft in science class or the waft or whatever?
Bullshit.
And you know what black licorice smells like?
Junk.
Complete asshole.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Assholes.
It's made with like anise, or it's anise flavored, which is what black licorice is. And so I take a sip, goes down. No, like sometimes you have like an alcoholic drink, it goes down and you're like, like, yeah, that one really fucking, I can feel my chest hair growing from that.
How'd that one hit?
The absinthe didn't have that. It just had like that nasty flavor. So I took the sip. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to even finish this. And the waitress looks at me and she's like, just finish it. And I was like, okay. So I threw it back. I'm sitting down. I also ordered a Heineken because, that's my go-to.
Yeah, you urban.
Well, if you look at Heineken's 5%, and so is Budweiser. A lot of the other ones are like 4.6, 4.8, all that shit. 4.2, yeah. Which I didn't know. I just liked Heineken. But
right.
I chased it with a Heineken. I'm sitting down, and dude, I'm a fucking retard. I'm sitting down in this chair, and I look up, and I'm just staring at this lamp hanging down, right? And I'm like, man, maybe this will kick in. And then I see the lamp start to like sway. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm seeing something right now. Like I thought I was, because sometimes shit like wavy, like, you see shit dance. And I'm like, Sav, look at that. Is that moving? She's like, yeah, it's swaying. And I was like, fuck. I was like, damn. Damn it. I was like, maybe I need to get another dose of this absinthe.
There's no way you're going to trip off that.
No, I think because I tried ordering a bottle before, and from what I remember, it was like $150 for a full bottle of absinthe. I was like, I'm not fucking with that. But I think if I were to drink at least half of a bottle of absinthe, I think that's enough to fucking get you to,
dude, you'll be turned.
Feel a little gooey inside,
you would be turned.
Yeah. I think that'll have to be like a surprise. If you guys end up coming out here soon, I'll buy a fucking bottle and me and you're going to down it, and we're going to put it right next to the proper 12 and we're going to fucking sign it, and we're going to, because that bottle's still there. I make sure to turn that label out.
Stay there forever.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Well, remember what half a bottle of Don Julio used to do to you?
Gets you. I used to get mean off of Don Julio, dude.
Don Julio. I just remember going bridge jumping and you just had Don Julio. Don Julio.
Dude, I'm not allowed to drink that anymore because Sav knows that I get mean on it too. She's like, dude, you're an asshole when you drink.
Shit.
Dude, it was because it had that little wooden cork and it was that little stout bottle. Cool. Yeah. That little stout bottle, you pop it off and it didn't taste the best, but it definitely did the fucking job, Don, tequila just makes your boy angry. I don't know, man.
Right.
But that was fun. That was a fun trip. We went down, like I said, we ended up at the $3 Dewey's, had some fucking appetizers, drank some more beer, and that's the fucking vibe, dude. When you go to Old Port, which I want to take you guys to.
Take me to Dewey's.
Dude, I'll start us at Dewey's. We'll bounce around and we will fucking end back up at Dewey's because that place it's a nice spot. They got pitchers of beer. I see people around just chugging out of the pitchers. I'm like,
they got a dance floor?
No, it's more like it's sports themed. It's not really, it's a lot of, it's like, hey, you motherfucker. Like, it's just a lot of screaming, and just Boston sounding accents, but it's got the main bar that kind of, right when you walk in, it's a full square. So the bartender's in, and then there's a back bar that makes like a banana shape.
Do you think I'm a Boston type dude?
No.
I'll fit in good? Yeah, I don't think I would be too.
No, but you can fit in for sure.
I'd probably just be quiet.
Not everyone down there's like that. There was a lot of tourists and a lot of.
Well, I just feel like everybody's confident,
They're cocky. It's cockiness.
Just a bunch of confidence,
But they all are built the same fucking way. They all look like they're 240. They got a good gut on them.
But I heard
they're
Boston's
fucking
dope. So.
They're stocky.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing I'd like to do is maybe fucking if we can't get to a game, because if you guys were to come out later in the year, I don't know if the old Red Sox are going to be doing too hot. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. But
I don't know if I'd go to a Red Sox game.
You gotta, dude. You gotta.
I'd go to a Celtics or something, but
I would too. I've never been to a Celtics game, so that would be fun. Go to the Garden.
No, one of the bars here in my town in Old Saginaw, they got a dance floor, and they only play 90s and 2000s music videos. Oh, dude, it goes down.
Yeah, dude. It's probably like a lot of. I was listening to Sirius XM 2000s hits the other day, and I was like, damn, I forgot. Like, this gets me going.
They were
dude.
good songs, and dude, they get the party jumping.
Yeah.
I
think that was the time. That was the time for music.
And it kind of weans out all the younger people, because they're like,
right. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Like,
yeah, what the fuck is this? This isn't on TikTok. What the fuck is this?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been there in like a year and a half, but it was.
What's it called?
What is it called? I don't even know. I think it's Woody's, or maybe it's right next to Woody's.
Woody's.
It's like the main bar, but the other one is right next to it. Yeah.
Dude, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday I was working, and I was working, and this other truck was there, and I noticed they had a Michigan plate. I was like, no fucking way. So I found them. I was like, hey, you guys from Michigan? They're like, yeah, we drove up last night. I was like, damn, that's quite a drive. And they're like, yeah. I was like, y'all ever heard of Gaylord, Michigan? Like, oh, fuck yeah. We got cabins up in Indian River. I was like, where are you guys from? They're like, Saginaw. I was like, no fucking way, dude.
No.
And in my head, I wanted to be like, no, you guys know a guy named Brad Van Kirk, but I don't do that because I hate that type of person, right? I hate the guy that's like, oh, you know so-and-so? Yeah, I know fucking everybody in Michigan. But of course, the one dude who was older was like, you know Roger Kelly? And I was like, dude, no.
That happened to me yesterday when I was cleaning the gutters. I told her where I worked. No. I told her where I worked, and she was like, do you know Boz? And I said, no. Say any name. I said, I don't know. Yeah,
dude. Do you think I'm like a fucking phone book? Like I got it all in me? No, I don't know these people. And even if I probably did, I wouldn't remember them. Like I wouldn't remember the fucking name like that,
Right. Especially at my work, we call each other by like weird names. Like we got a guy named Yap and like stuff like that. So I was like, I don't know their names.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. That means you got good boys though that you're working with. If you guys all call each other by nicknames and you fuck with each other, that's the best. That's the best.
We all got like our part, so it's like functionalism. We all doing our function to make
right.
And Yap doing it, and then he doing it, and it's
just like, little ants in a colony just doing all their shit, bro.
iPad boy doing that. It just goes on.
Dude, what do they call you?
Me? Oh, they call me the Hood Boy because I just wear a hood.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, call me Hood Boy.
Well, they just say this. They always say, "Hey, go talk to the guy in the hood." that's just me.
That is kind of tight. It's better than what I got. I got Raj, and that fucking pisses me off.
What's Raj?
They used to call me Ray J. when I first started working, and then they just got lazy with it and they just started saying Raj.
Yeah, it's like you're getting Mexican with it right there.
No, they're getting like Indian with it. They think I'm like an Indian. They told me yesterday that my eyebrows look like they could grow corn in them. I was like, whoa, boys. That one actually, I was like, that kind of cut deep. They're like, your eyebrows are so fucking thick, you could probably grow corn in them. I was like, like, damn, I can't even think of shit to come back with you at. Like, that's crazy.
I've never heard something like that.
I know, it fucking cut deep, but I respected it. I was like, that's a funny one. Speaking of like people like that who bring up fucking names and you're like, hey, fuck off. If you were to stumble upon like, this is a huge theoretical question. If you were to stumble upon like two 50-year-olds and you're walking in the woods and they're on a blanket and they're fucking, right? Mm-hmm. Like they're getting dirty. They're doing their the old thing. Would you just mosey on your way or would you go call the fucking cops?
I just say they're doing their thing.
That's what I'm saying. There was something that I can't remember what brought this to my attention. I'm saying there's people out there that would be like, oh my God, there's people out here fucking in the woods. I got to go call someone and report this. They can't just let people fucking do their thing. They have to just,
it's going to sound
butt
bad,
in all the time.
Even if they weren't fucking and like he was killing her, I would still just let him. I'm not fucking with that.
Well, yeah, that's
not my situation.
Dude, I would run. I would be like, I'm not fucking with that. That doesn't sound messed up.
Good. You do your thing, I'll do mine.
And then you get home and you're like, did I really see that, or was I just?
No, I already forgot it. You don't even question that.
No, if someone was like stabbing, I'd definitely be a little fucked up.
Like that, then that. But like if you hear like screaming, you just like,
oh, I'm turning the other way. If I don't see anything and I hear screaming, I'm like, I'm gonna go east.
You don't want to put your own life in danger.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
If they fucking, that's love, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Don't leave them be. Let them do their thing. You don't need to fucking butt in and be the head of the fucking. I don't know, man.
Right? Did you walk past some 50-year-old loving and your girl?
No, there was something that came up, and it brought this to my head out because I wanted to just come up with. I didn't want to bring up the actual story on here. I don't even remember the actual story now, but I wrote it down just with like a different scenario. But it was like someone saw something. And instead of just letting it be and letting like just moseying on, they had to fucking, of course, butt their big ass head in and fucking create a whole stir.
You know what those people are called?
Bitches.
Busters.
Yeah, straight buster. You a buster.
He's a buster.
I like that. That's a good name for you. Buster. Call me Buster.
No. I ain't no buster. He ain't busting over here.
Oh man, you got your feet. You got like my feet have been hurting a lot lately, so I bought new work boots, right?
Yeah.
And then I also this weekend.
Hurting in what way?
Like just right by my pinky toe. I have high arches in my feet, dude. Like I need
a high archer, huh? That's not. Yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it?
It kind of goes.
That's good.
I don't know.
You want that? That's good.
I think I need some Dr. Scholl's or something, but I got my left foot hurts, right? So I got some new shoes. And then I realized as I did a pretty scummy fucking thing. I went to go buy shoes, but I was wearing Vans with no socks, which is already like against every moral in my book. Like I usually always have socks on because I hate like sweaty feet and shoes and shit. Yeah. And so I get to the shoe store and I'm like, you guys got an 11? They're like, nah, we got a 10.5 or an 11.5. I was like, fuck. Well, now I got to try shoes on. I was like, do you guys have any of those little like skimpy socks you can put on? They're like, no. And so
like
I said,
those thin ones?
Yeah, the thin ones, just so I could put something around my foot. So if I didn't like the shoe, then my
caps,
yeah, if I didn't like the shoe, I could put the shoe back and not feel bad that my stinky foot was in it. But they didn't have them, so I was like, fuck. So
they let you go bare?
They didn't let me. Your boy went bare. I just said, fuck it. Kicked it off.
You gotta do.
Put on the 10.5. I was like, it's a little tight, but I definitely don't want an 11.5 because then I'll feel like I got flippers on my feet. So I rocked the 10.5s. But I also bought a new pair of socks and I put the new socks on and the new shoes and walked out of that store. I don't know if there's a better feeling in this world than having a new pair of shoes that feel good and a new pair of socks in those shoes, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, you walk a little different for sure.
Dude, you walk different. You kind of like have a little bob to your walk too.
Right.
You
Well,
know,
dude, I still got them Red Wings, and like I wear them every day, but they still feel fresh. You know,
you
like,
broke them in though. Like, did it take a while to
oh,
break those in?
I love them.
But did it take like the first couple of days where you're like, oh damn, like
My
these are a
foot
little
hurt for
tight?
like a week and a half,
Yeah, that's the mood I'm in right now because I
just
got
because they're
them new
bricks, but
boots.
soon they form to your style.
Yeah. You ever go get them repolished, releathered, or
I
whatever the
ain't,
fuck they call it?
come on,
Tell
man.
Carl to beat it.
Nah, he can come to me and clean it, but
All right. Well,
I mean, I'm wearing them every day. I don't got time.
yeah, they're gonna need like 2 air fresheners for those fuckers too, probably. This thing's probably stank.
Oh yeah, thanks, dog.
Let's fucking wrap it up. I gotta
All
make
right.
dinner.
Um,
Um,
Kamaru Usman got knocked out, huh?
he got head kicked.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Did you think it was lucky?
Number one pound for pound guy
Did you think it
knocked
was
out.
lucky?
So
Because he was
this is
losing the
one
whole
of the
fight?
things I'm thinking. If any fight was set up by like, you know how people always say that's fake. Like they just set that. This is the one where I think it's fake.
That's a hot take, boss. That
Hey,
is a hot
number
take.
one pound for pound guy. He's got 2 bad knees and is about to retire because he can't even walk.
You think he's gonna come back and fight again though?
He can't. He can't even walk.
I know.
He can't walk.
He's fucking stumbling. Yeah.
He hides it well, but like he literally can't walk. And it's like if there was a fight that was set up, that's the one. Number one pound for pound guy over John Jones. That don't happen.
Is John Jones still in the pound for pound ranking?
He's like number 2 or 3.
No way, dude.
He did a lot, but he just hasn't fought in a while.
Fucking years, like 4,
He
5
defended the title
years?
what 7 times though? So
And he won the belt at like 23 years old too.
21, yeah, 21, 22 or something like that.
Yeah,
I think he's the youngest still.
he is. Because I remember Macy Barber was the one that was trying to go. She's like,
But
I want to be I'm the future.
he's like he's got like a little bit of dolphin where he's kind of he's out there doing it too.
Yeah, he's doing it different.
He's gonna
though.
get his way no matter what.
Yeah. He's a fucking heavyweight. He's just a murderer.
Right.
But yeah, our draft's at 8 o'clock.
8 or 8:30.
Oh shit. Hopefully it's 8:30. I mean, I really don't care, but I gotta go. I paid $750 to get new rotors on my truck today, so that really hit the. I gotta go pick that up right after this, after
That's
I make
not
dinner.
bad.
No, it's not terrible, but for a car I've only driven like 12,000 miles on it. Oh geez.
Sorry.
Oh geez.
All right.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Hey, I love you, buddy.
I love you too, bro. I really do.
Right on. If you guys made it to the end, go check out our website, thebunkerboysllc.com. I know I said that fast, so you might have to play this over again. I'm not repeating it.
Mm-hmm.
Go follow our Instagram, Bunker.
We had an episode that popped off recently, so
Yeah, go check it out. There's a reason it popped off. You
and
guys
we got
want to check it
200
out?
followers on Instagram now, and on Facebook I seen we got like 30 followers. So it's like
We're moving.
slow.
I think
build.
200 must mean we might have to do another little whatever giveaway, or we can get to
Slow
250.
build. Like we were about to take this week off, and I just called you, and we got this done in 30,
Yeah.
40 minutes. Like we're doing
No,
what we got to. So
We did it. Like I said, people, we don't get paid to podcast yet. You know, we got shit going on. We don't have a little studio that we can
we're
hang out with.
hustling
and-
just like you.
yeah, we gotta do everything. So we'll squeeze it in when we can squeeze it in. New shit's come up recently, so we're gonna figure it out. We'll work it out. We'll get episodes out. Fucking hush.
Yeah,
Keep
it's
it
just the
down.
End of summer, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Once winter comes, we'll be strapped in.
Once
baby.
winter comes, we'll be putting out 10 a week.
We'll get the sad boy vibes going. We'll
Yeah.
be in here a lot. So
Yeah, exactly. It'll be cold finally in this fucking room I'm sitting in. I'm still sweating my balls off. But yeah, go follow the Bunker Boys _podcast on Instagram. Fucking subscribe to our YouTube. Rate us on fucking Apple, Spotify. What am I missing? I don't think anyone uses Podbean, but if you do,
yeah,
subscribe
Apple,
there.
Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. Check out the site. Buy some stuff. Show your friends. Show
Yeah.
your friends, really.
Show your friends and show your moms, because we know your moms would like this podcast.
And send in some feedback. What do you guys want to hear?
Yeah. maybe next week or next episode, we'll do another drink review or something, just to keep it light spirited. I like doing drink reviews. I like rating them, and then I don't know. I just like seeing you have the same drink from like 1,200 miles away that I do. You know, that's the thing that gets me giddy. But
all right, brother.
All right, I'll talk to you later, boss.
Right, peace.
Peace.